Let's hear it.
I need that key and the use of a ship. Specifically an aircraft carrier, more specifically, the George H.W. Bush.
He wants the use of a $6.5 billion nuclear-powered military asset.
With instructions for the ship's commander to accommodate my every request.
To do what exactly?
Use that key and what it opens to kill the entity.
Killing the entity means the annihilation of cyberspace.
The consequences of which are catastrophic.
Why the hell would I do what you suggest?
Respectfully, Madam President, you have no other choice.
There is always another choice.
No, ma'am. In this case, not a good one. The world's nuclear powers are in a paranoid downward spiral. Every nation had a chance to take their missiles offline, but no one trusted anyone else to do that. Your State Department is warning you that diplomatic channels are breaking down. Everyone who still has control of their arsenals is considering a first strike, just like you are. The intelligence community knows that the entity is learning as it goes. It's getting smarter, it's getting stronger. They know that we have only 72 hours before every other nuclear arsenal on Earth is under the entity's control. 3 days before it focuses the full force of its energy on the toughest, most secure defense system on the planet, ours. At which point, the Defense Department will have no choice but to insist that you open that case, enter the codes, and launch an all-out preemptive strike on the world's 8 other nuclear arsenals before the entity takes control of ours. Madam President, either you destroy the world, or the entity does. In any case, it is checkmate.
There is another choice. You could tell me what you know about that key and give us the power to control the entity.
Madam President, if I believed that were true, I would tell you everything I know. Everything. You ran the CIA. You know psychological warfare when you see it. Just look around. We are in the entity's reality. And I believe it's counting on you to stop me.
If what you're saying is true, how can you be sure the entity doesn't want us to do exactly what you're proposing right now?
Because it knows you would never do anything so illogical that you would be insane to trust me. And that is precisely why you should. For once, let's let the entity worry about what we're going to do.
I'm worried about those 3 other nations, Madam President, still in control of their arsenals.
Nations who could panic and launch a full-scale attack while he's out there with an aircraft carrier doing God knows what.
While he's out there trying to kill the entity, which we all know is a terrible idea.
Madam President, please. I'm asking for 3 days. Will you keep the world calm? 3 days. Have I ever let you down before?
And when the entity decides to attack before then?
It has enough missiles to kill billions already. Why hasn't it done it?
Because it's a machine. It's thinking like a machine.
Thinking.
Its
thinking is
binary.
dictated by what it's learned from us. It hasn't launched because it doesn't have total control. It needs the world's entire atomic arsenal to guarantee the desired outcome. The total annihilation of humankind. Madam President, it is going to wait.
Northwood Nuclear Operations and Targeting Center in London has been breached. The United Kingdom has lost control of its arsenal. I will ask you one last time. What does this unlock?
Erica, I need you to trust me. One last time.
Trust me when I tell you. When that clock runs out in 72 hours, I will press that button, and that will be your responsibility.
Madam President.
Sergeants, lock him up.